Number 21 on my fantasy playlist, up from 25, the week of August 10th, 1985. Prince with Pop Life. That song was played a lot that summer on the pop stations. Well, does Pop Life by Prince. Probably not one of his most commercial records, though. It was the runner-up to Raspberry Beret, which was a brilliant record, sort of psychedelically influenced. Raspberry Beret, one of his brilliant records, and then Pop Life came after that. That's the thing about Prince. He could be astonishingly commercial. Little Red Corvette, 1999. You Got the Look, the song they did with Sheena Easton. He could do the funk. He played the electric guitar. The only thing he wasn't really that good at was rapping. He came out with a rap song in 1993 called My Name is Prince, and that didn't work out too well for him, but still, the guy was just a funk meister. I can't even begin to tell you just how popular Prince was. 1983, 1984, particularly the Purple Rain movie, the Purple Rain soundtrack. One of his finest moments was when Prince stood there playing Let's Go Crazy, that electric guitar blaring in his hands, strutting confidently on stage, playing like Jimi Hendrix. The guy had fantastic versatility, but when Prince failed commercially, he fell. His last top 10 was in 1994, and after 1994, that was it. He had some minor things. He released some albums, and he continued to tour. He did very well. His concerts did very well. But he never regained the commercial momentum, the hit status momentum that he had in the 80s and even into the early 90s. But let's go into Pop Life by Prince. This song was actually written and recorded before the completion of Purple Rain. And it was up from the album Around the World in a Day. They started on this album before Purple Rain, the soundtrack, was even finished. He was a hard worker. He was busy recording, touring Prince. I appreciate Prince a lot now, more now than I did back then. And the movie, well, I remember the movie Under the Cherry Moon. That didn't do too well for Prince. That was in 1986, but we're in 1985 right now. This record, Pop Life, Prince was getting jaded with the celebrity lifestyle, the pressure that came with drugs, the pressure that came from, the pressure that he was feeling overall in the music business, the trappings of being a celebrity. And apparently Prince was a very private person. The people who played on this record, well, you probably know him if you're a big Prince fan. I'm sure you remember Bobby C. He played the keyboards on the record. Sheila E. played the drums. No, I take that back. Bobby C. played the drums too on this record. Bobby C. and Sheila E. played the drums. Matt Fink on the keyboards. Bass player Brown Mark, he played bass on this record. Started playing with Prince during the Controversy album back in 1981, and of course, Wendy and Lisa. Remember Wendy and Lisa singing backup, and they played guitar and keyboards. Very talented people, Wendy and Lisa. And we got Pop Life by Prince at number 21 on my fantasy playlist. Song went to number 7 on Billboard's Hot 100. Didn't do so well in England, though. Went to number 60 in England. But doing pretty good on my fantasy playlist at number 21, the week of August 10th, 1985.